Hi, you guys. I cannot believe 2019 is almost over and it's almost 2020, the start of a brand new decade by which I swore we would have like flying cars and I won't have to clean things anymore. Nope. Hasn't happened. My world has not yet turned into Harry Potter. So today I figured I would do my very last Empties video of 2019. Technically my last Empties video of the decade. It's still kind of blowing my mind that we're starting a new decade already, because at the beginning of the last decade, it was 2009. Wow. I feel old. Okay. Anyway, today we're doing an Empties. Because would it be a video if I wasn't throwing stuff somewhere or dropping something? Okay. Because this box is... I really don't want that candle to fall. This box is a little full. Alright, most of this is hair and body care and household stuff. I'm pretty sure I have skincare in here too. I don't think there's a whole lot of makeup because I haven't been going through a whole lot of makeup. I just did, if you follow me on Instagram, I did a declutter on my Instagram stories. I pretty much just shared a video of what I was decluttering, like all of my makeup collection. I went through everything. I probably got rid of like a fifth of my makeup, but none of it was technically an empty. It was just all really old and like not even worth donating to anyone because A, it was used, and B, it was old. Like I should not be using the same or old. So I just went ahead and got rid of all that, and I did it at like 11 o'clock at night, sitting on the floor watching Grey's Anatomy. So I didn't film it. But anyway, these are all the empties I've been going through that most aren't makeup. There may be a couple makeup in here. I don't know. It's been a long day. I need more coffee. Anyway, first up, Harry's Shave Gel. Not a big fan of the razors anymore because I think they changed their blade supplier and they're just not as good as they were when they first came out. But the shave gel is still really, really good. My husband uses this. I will also occasionally use this on my legs, and I do like it a lot. I tend to prefer like men's shave gels over the ones designed for women just because they tend to be a bit thicker and work a bit better in my opinion. Next up, I finally finished this. This I've had for years. Like the expiration date on this is like 2017, if that tells you how long I've had this. This is the Skin Food Peach Sake Toner. This is supposed to be good for tightening up your pores and things like that. And it's supposed to like eliminate shine. I did notice that this tends to dry out my skin though. I think it has some alcohol or something in it because it wasn't great for my skin, which is part of the reason why it took me so long to go through it. Also, it's a glass bottle and I tend to drop stuff a lot, so I didn't tend to use it a lot because usually when I'm doing my skincare routine, I'm tired. And glass and dropping things, and bathroom floor is just no good. But I did like it. It was pretty good. So I would say if you have super, super oily skin, then give this a shot. If your skin's like lightly oily to normal to dry, I wouldn't recommend this. Alright, next we have a candle. I've been finishing up candles that I bought last winter. This is the Bath & Body Works Campfire Donut. I really like this one. It's almost a bit too, not sugary, because I like sugary scents, but the donut-y smell is almost a little fakey, if that makes sense. It's kind of hard to explain. But it's still pretty good. It's just one of those that I'd burn for like a couple hours and then let it go rather than burning it all the time. But this one I'm obsessed with. I got this one this fall. This is Banana Cream Pie. It smells so good. I'm very sad that this one is done. I actually got this because I had actually up until probably like 2 years ago, never had a banana cream pie. And then I heard Raw Beauty Christy rave about Marie Callender's banana cream pies. So I went and bought one. And I've probably had one in the house at least like once every 3 months since then because it's so good. And then I saw a candle that's a banana cream pie and I'm like, well, I need my entire house to smell like that. So highly, highly, highly recommend this candle. Up next, developer for my hair. This is the Mystic Divine Luminous Shine Developer. I get this at Sally's. This was recommended to me by a girl there, and I really like this developer. It's not super harsh. I mean, my hair is in pretty good condition considering I bleached the ever-living crap out of it. And this is 20 volume and 10 volume. I tend to use 20 volume on my roots, and then I tend to use 10 volume when I'm using a toner, if I decide to use a toner instead of using Arctic Fox on my hair. So those I would definitely recommend. I went through these. These are the Peach Slices Acne Spot Dots. I get these at CVS. I buy a ton of these when they go on sale because these are amazing. If you get cystic acne, if you're a skin picker, if you tend to get those spots that just come and will stay and park it on your face like they're getting free rent and a hot meal, yeah, I get those all the time. So these are a lifesaver. You actually probably can't tell through my makeup, but I have about 4 massive active breakouts that popped up like 2 days ago. I've had these on them and it just sucks all the crap out of them, and then they lay flat and they're easy to cover with makeup. So these are incredible. Like, I will own those forever. I actually like those better than the CosRX ones. Next up, my favorite hairspray. This is the Tresemme Tray 2 spray. It's super fine mist. It smells really good. It comes in all different strengths. This one was level 3 for firm control because I was doing like my hair and I was doing some girls' hair for cheerleading and everyone needed their hair pulled back really, really slick and tight to their heads. So this is excellent for that. It's also good for a really light mist over curls. So I like this one a lot. I like Tresemme in general because their hair products tend to smell good, but they're not like overly perfumey. All right, next up we have the Harry's body wash. This is in the Stone scent. My husband really likes this one. He's been using this probably like the past 3 to 4 or 5 months, I think. Anyway, really, really like this. Next up, my favorite conditioner. So this is the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Moist Deep Conditioner. I had been spending so much money on conditioners, and then I ended up buying this to try it out and use it to dilute my hair dye. When I use the Arctic Fox, I mix it with this if I want a pastel tone, because in my opinion, this works just as well as the Arctic Mist Diluter, and this is like $3 or $4. So I use this as a regular conditioner when I wash my hair, and I also use this to mix with my hair dye. It's amazing. I love that it comes in a pump top. I've probably gone through like 4 or 5 of these. They're awesome. Really, really good. Huge fan of them. Works just as well as the more expensive conditioners, in my opinion. More hair stuff. Okay, I've gone through 2 of these. This is the Kristins Extra Gentle Shampoo. I like this shampoo a lot. It's very nice on your hair, especially if your hair tends to not like harsh clarifying shampoos. However, I don't know what they changed, but the first bottle of this, I used it all up and the packaging was fine. The second bottle of this, the packaging feels the same, but like the words started coming off and like smearing around the bottle, and it's really weird. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't like it when packaging that is not meant to fall apart falls apart. So not a huge fan of that. I have repurchased this a couple times. I did not repurchase it this time though, because I'm trying a new shampoo line. I know, trying something new like always. But I do recommend this. It's a little bit on the, I would say this is in the medium range for shampoo. This is either $12 or $14, which is up there, but it's not as much as like Living Proof, which is not as good as this in my opinion and costs like almost $30 a bottle. All right, let's see what's next. I told you I had a lot of like hair care stuff in here. A Batiste Dry Shampoo and my favorite scent, Floral and Flirty Blush. Do I even need to talk about how much I love Batiste Dry Shampoo? I don't think so. Alright, Dr. Teals Epsom salts. I know I go through the same things every single month, but just in case you guys haven't seen any of my Empties videos, Dr. Teals, big fan. I will often put this, I'll put like 2 or 3 handfuls of this in the tub, run really hot water, and then I'll throw a Lush bath bomb in, and it's like the best bath ever. If you're achy and you're sore and your muscles hurt and you've had a crappy day and your world's just exploding, that's an amazing thing to do for a bath. Another dry shampoo. And another thing of acne spot dots. Can you tell it's the holiday season when I'm going through like more acne products and more things to help me be not stressed? Yeah. All right. We have toothpaste. My magic favorite toothpaste. This is the Sensodyne Pronamel Strong and Bright in the extra fresh flavor. I have super duper sensitive teeth. Bad teeth just run in my family. Our teeth are very soft. They crumble. Like, I've talked to my dentist and different dentists, and they've looked at my teeth and they've just been like, your teeth are crazy soft. Your enamel's super weak. And I don't do anything super acidic. I'm extra careful with them. And they're like, your teeth just crumble. It's just going to happen. So I use this because it helps with the sensitivity, and it's been keeping my teeth from falling apart for the past several years. I haven't had any issues with new problems with my teeth, which is a miracle. So I love that so much. My multivitamin, I love it. It's awesome. It's chewable. It doesn't contain iron, and I can take these on an empty stomach because you guys all know I don't eat in the mornings. I'm not a breakfast person. If I even look at food too early, it can make me nauseous sometimes. I'm just like, give me my coffee and leave me alone for 2 hours, and then I might consider food. Usually I don't eat breakfast until like 11, 12 o'clock, and then usually it's lunch food. But yeah, I love these because I can take these in the morning in an empty stomach, no problem. Face wipes. My very favorite face wipes of all time because I can use them on my eyes and they do not burn or sting or make my skin itch or anything. These are the Simple Micellar Cleansing Wipes. I am very picky with face wipes. I will use them to remove makeup and cleanse my skin very rarely. I go through a pack of face wipes maybe once every 4 months. I very rarely use them. Usually I only use them if I'm going to be swatching a lot of things, trying a bunch of new makeup, or if I'm traveling. So I don't go through a lot of these. And also every time I use wipes, they'll say, there's no need to rinse, there's no need to rinse. I always rinse my face with water, pat it dry, and then do moisturizer. I never leave this stuff on my face because unless you're using like 2 or 3 wipes, if you're taking off your makeup with one wipe and then washing it with the same wipe, you're still going to have makeup residue on your face, and it's just gross. So anyway, this is a weird thing to put in Empties, but it's a Real Techniques makeup sponge. This one obviously has seen better days. It is definitely done, and this is after washing it, by the way. I had this one for quite a while, but it finally got to a point where it was just stiff and not absorbing water well, and time for it to go and be replaced. I would highly recommend those, by the way. I did buy a new one. This is the one I used this morning, clearly. But I love those. They're amazing. Next thing is the Living Proof No Frizz Conditioner. Not that good. Not worth the money. Made my hair feel dry. Disappointed. I spent so much money on this and it didn't work that well for my hair. Even though the samples I used worked great. But then I got the full-size product, and the full-size product didn't work as well as the samples. And when that happens, I get frustrated. And yes, I bought it from Ulta, so I did buy it from a reputable place. It's not like I tried buying it on like Amazon or from some back alley shop. But yeah, just meh. Favorite micellar water. This is the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. I use the pink one that doesn't have like any oils in it. It's just straight micellar water. A bottle of this lasts me forever, and I love it. I haven't repurchased it right now because I'm going through and testing out some other makeup removers, using up samples, things like that. But I would definitely repurchase this, and I highly recommend it. It's really good. Next up, another body thing. This is the Soap & Glory Smoothie Star Body Milk. I love this. I am very picky with lotions. I don't like most lotions. Most lotions are greasy and freak me out. I think this is the first lotion that I've actually like emptied in forever. It absorbs really fast. The scent isn't overpowering or too heavy. It smells nice and soft. My skin loved it. I'm just huge fan of this. So if you don't typically like lotions, especially the greasy ones that like don't sink in, give this a shot. It's really good. I really like it. All right, next up we have the Pixie Rose Glow Mist. This is a rose face mist with like 7 oils in it. This is so good. I really like it. I haven't repurchased it yet. Again, trying to use up products I already have. But this is a very nice face mist. I like it a lot. It's really good. I keep saying I like it a lot. It's really good. You can see how well my brain's working. But I do recommend this, especially if you like using oils on your face. It's very light. It's not heavy. It doesn't look oily. This is great if you're in a super mega rush and you just need to get some moisture on your face, because sometimes in the morning I'm washing my face and then I'm like, crap, I have to leave. I don't have time to do my skincare. I will grab something like this, mist it. That way my skin isn't completely blank and doesn't just like dry out, because right now, especially with it being so cold, if I wash my face and go straight outside, I look like the Crypt Keeper within about 5 minutes, because my skin will dry out that quick. So I spray something like this on. My skin's moisturized. That has a barrier. I can go out, do what I need to do, come back, and then wash my hands, of course, because car steering wheels are gross. And then I can finish my skincare routine for the day. But I at least have something on, and this is great for that. All right, next thing is this. This is a men's disposable razor. Really odd thing, I know. But I'm trying a bunch of different razors after figuring out that Harry's have just not been working for me. So I actually grabbed this out of my husband's travel kit. This is a Chic Hydro men's disposable razor. I really freaking like this razor. A lot. As in, I'm using another one right now because it's really good. I looked at the Chic women's razors and I did not see this on any of them. But on this razor, each blade has like this little bumped up line on it. Do you see that? each blade has what looks like a little line in the middle of it. And those lines are actually little bumped up ridges. So for some reason, it keeps it just far enough off your skin that it gets a super, super close shave. But I wasn't nicking myself with this, like at all. So I'm really impressed with this. And it lasted quite a long while before I had to switch out to a new one. I don't advocate using disposable razors because of the plastic waste, and of course I'm going to try my best to see if that can be recycled, but that blade style with the little like guard line on each individual blade, I really, really, really like that. So I'm going to see if I can find a non-disposable razor that has that on the blade. So if you know any razors that have that same style, please let me know. Next thing, Lancome by Seal eye makeup remover. Focus. Yes, this stuff. I love this. This is probably the only like dual action type eye makeup remover that has oil in it that I've ever actually liked. This stuff is so good. It's really, really good, and I would consider repurchasing this, to be honest, because I like it that much. I have 5 more things real quick. I'm going to try and go through these pretty quick. I have the Moroccan Oil Protect and Prevent Spray for color treated hair. This is like a UV protectant for your hair. It was hard to tell whether this did anything because I was only able to use it like twice because the sample was so small. I'm using another Moroccan Oil product right now that I really like. I could potentially like this. I'm just not sure because I didn't get to use it enough to really tell. Next up is the Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. This was actually really nice. It smelled kind of like fresh and medicinal and herby, and it did a pretty good job taking off my makeup. I wouldn't say it was like magical. It's definitely not something that I would probably purposefully go out and be like, I'm buying this exact makeup remover. But if I ever got another sample, if I was at a store and this was all I could find when I was in a hurry, I would definitely buy it again because it was good. Next up is this. This is the Sephora Cream Lip Stain in shade 01. This is the best holiday red ever. This is my go-to holiday red. I like this even better than the Kylie lip products for Christmas parties because this does not smear even when you eat something oily. I don't know how they did it. And it doesn't make my lips look dry. It's super, super thin, and it actually makes my lips look fuller and more plush than like anything else. Like, I don't know how they did this. It's a miracle. I've used this, like this and one other sample I've specifically only used right at Christmas time. I don't know why I haven't gone to Sephora and bought a full size of this yet. The one time I actually did remember to look at a Sephora, they were completely out of it. So I really need to buy it, but it's just shade 01 and I love it. It's just so good. All right, I have another thing that's not quite an empty, but something I got a sample of walking through Target, and it's an e.l.f. Clear Brow Wax. It's supposed to be perfectly clear. This stuff is really weird because it's not clear. It's waxy, but if you put this on your eyebrows, it leaves a white cast on your eyebrows, and it looks very inappropriate because it leaves quite a white cast and occasionally little white specks on your eyebrows. Not a huge fan of that. I would not recommend. And my very last favorite, I'm so sad why I ran out of this, and I am going to have to buy a full size. This is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This is the pink one. I believe it's the berry scent, I think. yeah, it's like berry scented, but this stuff is so, so, so good. If you haven't heard someone say something nice about this, you've probably been living under a rock. I would highly recommend it. It's amazing. And this little thing of it lasted me like over a month of 2 to 3 times daily use. So it lasts forever. It's amazing. It's fantastic. Probably one of my favorite lip products ever. But anyway, you guys, that is it for my empties. This box is completely empty and really gross because of some products leaking. I need to get a box that is like not paper-based to put things in. I need something that's like plastic. But that's everything. That is a lot of empties and a lot of like just stuff that I have loved lately. I haven't been as experimental with products over the past few months, so I am experimenting probably over the next few months with a few new products. But like during September, October, November, December timeframe, I'm just like, give me what I know and like. So the majority of that is all stuff I know and love. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video or found it somewhat entertaining. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to my channel. You can also keep up with me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I am pretty much everywhere, and all the links for those are down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye.